Hey everyone! So I wanted to do a video talking about one of the essential in-game systems, the guild system. Now most of us who have played games understand intrinsically what a guild is, what we can expect. It is a great place, to find party members for dungeons, to chat with people, to get tips and tricks, and of course to have that family experience. But beyond that, the guild system in GoGo Muffin does have some useful benefits and rewards that you can take advantage of. So let's quickly dive into the guild system and understand all the different nuances about how it works. So to see the guild menu, you have it on the right hand side of the main journey UI here. Now before you've joined a guild, when you click this, you'll be met with a UI to find a guild to join. And once you've joined a guild, you open it and you see this guild hall here, which to me is a very nice touch, and you can actually see some of the characters sitting around in here, and they change every now and then when you tab in. So there's a few key systems inside the guild that's worth noting. Now when it comes to guild level, there's one primary way to increase the guild level and gain experience for the guild, and that is by watering this tree here. Now when you click on this tree, you're going to be met with this UI, and you can see here you get guild XP, you get wish buds, which you can use for the guild wishing wall, which I'll explain soon, and you get fluttering leaves, which are a important guild currency to use in the guild store. So in order to water the tree, you click this button here, you do one free watering, and you can see the XP went up by 10, but most guilds will ask that you actually do all watering. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've just watered the tree 5 times. It's 50 experience for the guild, plus we've gotten all of these rewards here as well. So it's a mutual benefit. It's like a synergy. The guild gets XP, you get flowers and currency to use in the guild shop. So it's worth doing as many waterings as you're comfortable doing. If you're a free-to-play player, you might not want to spend all of your stellarite here, but most of the top guilds will ask you to do 5 waterings per day because it maximizes the rate at which the guild grows. Now when it comes to actual guild levels, there are some benefits to getting higher guild levels, and that is number 1, it unlocks new stuff in the store, which I will show soon, and number 2, it increases the max members you can have in the guild, and number 3, you can assign new quantities of players to vice leader and to the admin positions. So those are the main benefits of leveling up the guild: more people to play with and more ways to assign players to administrative roles. So let's go to the next UI section, starting with the service area, which is very important that you take advantage of. Now the service area is the guild shop, and you can see here it refreshes weekly. So in 2 days and 21 hours at the weekly reset, all this will reset. Now I think that there's some pretty amazing stuff here, and as you can see, as the guild grows up in levels, it unlocks more and more parts of the store, all the way up to guild level 21 here, which is really essential. Now I've been focusing primarily just on getting some of the stuff that I've needed when I needed it. I'm not spending all of my leaves, so in theory I could just buy everything, because you do get quite a lot of leaves throughout doing your guild activities, especially if you're watering 5 times per day. So make sure you're coming into this menu and you're getting as many of the rewards as you can every single week, because there's some good stuff here. There's gold, there's materials, there's all this Melamon XP, which to me is by far the most critical part of the store, is getting this Melamon XP, because it's one of the few sources you can get that. Summoning strings, of course, are quite useful, etc. So very important to come here weekly at least and get your rewards. Now the next system in the guild UI is the guild quest. So the guild quest, as you can see here, refreshes on reset on Monday, which is the weekly reset, and you can basically claim all these rewards again. So when you reach the maximum rewards, you're going to be getting 600 currency for the guild store, 100 stellarite, some gold, and more flowers, which I'll explain the use of shortly. So actually very important that you get this for the stellarite every week. So as your guild members complete these quests, this fills up and everyone can claim the rewards. Very, very nice. There's also guild achievements here. As you collect guild achievements, you can get titles even and other things like this. Very, very nice touch to have this here. So the next system, which is quite interesting, is the wishing wall. Now the wishing wall is one of the important systems in the game where you, especially as a free-to-play player, can get Melomon dupes. So players are allowed to put up here what Melomon they want to request one fragment of. So you get one fragment of your requested Melomon, and then other people can donate these flowers you have here in order to get that reward. So if I can maybe show you, for example, do I have someone who's almost, I think people have just refreshed them, so they're all pretty low right now. But anyway, what you do is you click on donate on someone here, and then you can donate the max that you can. Boom, and you get rewards. You get fluttering leaves for the guild shop whenever you donate. So go to the next person and say, okay, I'll give you 5 of these. Yeah, I'll give you 5 of these. Perfect. And this person, you know what, I'll give you, let me give you 1 of those and two of these, 3 of these, 4 of those. Yeah, perfect. So you can choose what you want to donate up to, and there's a limit. People can receive 5 out of 5. So when they can't donate anymore, when you can't donate anymore, you can see here donation limit reached. So this means that this person can't receive any more flowers for the day until reset. So sorry, lagged out for a second there. So this is a very important system, and it works out to roughly, yeah, you get almost a full Melomon dupe per month doing this system. So it's very, very useful, very good way of getting these Melomon fragments, and it does add up over time and contributes to your ability to get Melomon dupes, which are very, very important. Especially most people, if you're DPS, you should be wishing for Demon Hound because you're going to need a lot of copies of Demon Hound. So anyway, sorry, that was a little long-winded explanation. So the final UI section here is the expedition, which is another important system. So when you open the expedition, as your guild levels up and as your character levels up, you will unlock higher tier expeditions. So you can see if I click on 2.1, it says unlocks when reaching Darkblade 30. And then here you can see it requires Shadow/80, requires Shadow/60, so etc. As your characters level up, you gain access to higher tiers of expedition, and you get 1 free key to access expedition per day. Plus, you can also get these rewards here for expedition progress. As you can see, round 1, 2, and 3 gives you Melomon growth snacks and more guild shop currency. So in order to do an expedition, you can actually go here and start expedition, and you can either invite players who are online, or you can actually invite clones. So you can see here, clones in the guild are AI versions of each character, and you can invite each one of them up. Each one of them can be invited up to 5 times by anyone, and not like just, for example, me, I have the chance to use them 5 times. Anyone in the guild has a chance to use them 5 times, and once that's 5 out of 5, no one can use them anymore. So if I go all the way to the bottom, if I go all the way to the bottom, I'm sure you'll see at the very bottom there's going to be a few that have all been used up. Daily support 5 of 5, because these can't be used anymore. People have already used them for 5 expedition runs. So that's how that works, and you could either, like I said, do it with online players or invite the clones if they're strong enough to just wipe it out on auto, which most times they are. And that's how you clear expedition, and it's worth doing this. There's going to be some times, by the way, for an optimization point of view in the early game, you don't necessarily need to spam this right away. I would say if you're like at level 45 or 50 and you see, oh, I'm soon going to be 60, then save the keys. You get 1 key per day. They cap at 7, so it's better that you save and do 5 keys on the next tier than like doing like 2 here and then 1 here when you unlock it. So pay attention to when the next tier unlocks, and if it's not a long way away such that you would cap out on keys, then try your best to save keys for the next tier when it unlocks. So this is level 30, that's 10 levels away. I won't save for this, so at some point I will just run my expedition. So that's how it works. I'm going to do a quick expedition run just so you see how it works. Just going to invite a few people, doesn't really matter, and let's go. So I invited some clones, and let's just show you how this fight looks, because it's basically just a boss fight, and if you've got powerful enough guild members, you should be able to just wipe it out without much of a problem. So let's see, wait for the countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you have it. You have this boss, and it's basically gonna, yeah. I had a feeling that would happen. I had a feeling that would happen. So, and then you click here, you click open rewards, and there you go. You get your rewards. Plenty of good stuff. So that's how you do expedition. And that's pretty much all the main parts of the guild system. There's only a few other small things. For example, when it comes to leadership changes in the guild, if the leader leaves or is inactive for 7 consecutive days, leadership will automatically transfer to either number 1, the person with the highest position, or number 2, the most active member of the past 7 days. So you don't have to worry if your leader goes MIA, your guild is not going to be bricked. You can just wait until the 7 days consecutive offline time, and then they will transfer leadership to the next highest person in the guild. So that's pretty much a summation of the whole guild system. Hopefully you learned something new today. You understand and make sure to take advantage of it every single week, every single day for the guild XP with the watering the tree here, as well to go to the service area. Make sure you're getting all the rewards you can every week to get the expedition rewards, to take advantage of the wishing well. It's a pretty important system. There's a lot of benefits to you as a player and as well to the guild as a whole, the community aspect and all that stuff. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you found it helpful, and leave a like on the video if you did, and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is going to be uploaded, and join the Discord if you haven't already. That's it. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.